Hello and good morning, good afternoon or good evening to everyone joining today's dux-soup webinar, be that live or recorded. Very happy to welcome you all on today's webinar. Firstly, to introduce myself that are new to dux-soup, my name is Giles Garnett. I am Head of Professional Services here at dux-soup, and if you book any calls with dux-soup, it's likely you'll be speaking with myself as I run the technical and booster calls as well as some of the support calls. And as you are also aware, present the fortnightly webinars for dux-soup. I'm sure that many of our regulars will have noticed we are running the webinar today on a different platform. So following feedback from our users, we've moved to GoToWebinar, and hopefully this will give you a better end user experience. Please do bear with us. It's our first time doing this live today. We have done some test runs, but hopefully everything will go smoothly. So today we are delighted to welcome our guest speaker for our webinar today. That's Thomas Bannock. Some of you may remember Thomas from earlier in the year, back in June, when he joined us to present information on Integromat templates. A lot has happened since then, and Thomas is now working for Integromat as their apps partnership manager. Now, while myself and Thomas are talking and presenting, our head of customer support, Jin, who you can see there on the screen, will be doing her best to keep up with your questions on the chat. As always, please do keep the questions on topic so that they are useful for the audience. You can always visit the dux-soup support pages and use the live chat function there if you have other questions. As always, the webinar today will be recorded and available to you all afterwards. The recording will be made available via the website and the dux-soup YouTube channel, alongside all of our previous content. Now, I understand we have a mixture of dux-soup users and new users who aren't so familiar with dux-soup coming from the Integromat side. So just a very brief introduction to dux-soup for anyone who is new to the platform. Dux-soup is a Chrome extension, which when used in conjunction with LinkedIn, can assist you with automating your LinkedIn lead generation activities. All of these top five items here are for all of the paid versions, cover all of the paid versions of dux-soup. So you can auto invite with personalized messages. You can search, filter, and target your dux-soup with dux-soup tags. You can customize tags. You can auto message first degree connections within the LinkedIn platform, and indeed download your data in a CSV format. So those five options are for all of the five features are available for all paid levels. The bottom three here are only available with Turbo, so that's sending automatic follow-up messages on a time delay, getting funnel stats and tracking information, and then integrations with other systems. Now, this is what we'll be talking about today, primarily with Integromat, the integration side of things. So very briefly, dux-soup is a Chrome extension. You can download it via the Chrome store. You can also subscribe and arrange your subscription through the website there. There's the support website. For the integrations that we're going to be discussing today, dux-soup Turbo is required, and I'm sure we'll have a look at that webpage, the integrations webpage, which shows all of our integrations further down the line during today's presentation. Now I'm going to hand over to Thomas, so let's try and make this as seamless as possible and see if this all works as well as it's advertised. One moment, and I will hand over to Thomas to present.
Thank you very much, Giles. I hope you see my screen now. Very good introduction. I'm happy to be here again after a half a year. I would add there that I'm not only working in Integromat. I was using dux-soup for 5 years. So basically, I'm also the user of dux-soup. So it's very cool to do webinar about integrations and the dux-soup. Simply said, what Integromat does is that we are connecting apps. For example, something will happen in dux-soup. For example, we will collect or grab some data, and we will do something in another app. Or it can be in a reverse order. Something is happening in the app X, and we want to do something in dux-soup. What you can see today is this complex outcome, or what you can expect. We will showcase that we will grab data from dux-soup, and we will try to save them to ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, HubSpot, Google Sheets. We will send the Slack message as a notification that you have new lead. We will add your new leads to Facebook custom audiences. We will save them to Google Contact. After that, we will try to send some email using Gmail or other provider and send the SMS. Plus, we will do connection in the reverse order. So we will check that something is changing in our HubSpot CRM, and we will send the direct message, or we will test it out the Google Forms. If someone fills in your form, it can be Google form or other. We will test out if something is happening, or if it's in our database, and we will send the connection request or send the direct message. At the end, I would like to show you also how to enrich data, let's say with a Clearbit. So basically, we will take data from dux-soup, enrich them with Clearbit, and then, for example, let's say send connection request. Something about the Integromat. Currently is trusted by over 100 businesses over the globe. Either corporates, either small, medium businesses. Customers are from around the world, mostly from USA and Western Europe and Australia. We are growing 400% per year, and now we are part of the Celonis, that is execution management system, covering any different industries like e-commerce, digital agencies, local businesses, education. And we have at this moment over 350 partners that are covering many different countries. They know, they can speak your language. They know some local habits. So basically you can find them on our webpage, and they can help you with Integromat, with setting up the dux-soup to other apps, and they are there. Some quick comparison, what is possible with Integromat, comparing to if this then that Zapier, Microsoft Flow, and there are many different integrators on the market. The core is that we have also right now JSON and XML parsing. So it doesn't matter what kind of data you want to flow. If it's in some of these formats, you can parse it and it works. Currently, we have a custom webhooks. So basically, you can define what kind of data are flowing. You can modify them during the road. We are ready for OAuth 2. Why it's important? It's that the future is that in the future, once you will log in to your browser, you can access all the other applications that are using OAuth. What's the best, and what we will show today is the scalable graphic diagram. It's scalable because you cannot get lost there, and I hope so that we will not get lost today. In this diagram, we will show routers, cycles, iterators, some aggregations, transactions, any kind of operations you can do there in Integromat. And the bonus for that is that if the execution stops for any reason, that it's missing some piece of data, or there is some bug or something like that, you're not losing your data. It's waiting. There is a threshold that it's waiting. You can change your scenario and run it again. You're not losing anything, and it's there and waiting for your change. Some comparison of pricing, number of apps, and average of modules. We have a free tier that has 10,000 operations, but the starting price is $9, sorry. And with a special link that you got in the email before the webinar, you can have also this basic profile, $9. Everything is for free. Currently, we have 530 apps that are in a no-code mode, and in average, every app has 16 modules. So So I think that comparing to competitors right now, we are doing the very good quality. As I mentioned, there are 350 integration partners. That's also helpful for those of you who are trying to find some agency who will create integrations for your company. So let's go there. First steps. You already got the registration link. It's in your emails, or we can share it again with you. There is a partner code, dux-soup. With this partner code, you will get 10,000 operations for free. If you already have your account, log in, create new scenario, find dux-soup app. We will start with the watch event trigger, and we'll set up the webhook to our account. So I go directly there. I'm already logged in. If you're not logged in, you will see here create new account, some free account. So basically, I can now start directly here by creating a new scenario. Or for example, you can start with the templates. I will mention templates, what it does later today. So let's start with creating a scenario. You can skip this step, or if you know what service you want to integrate, you can choose it here. And this is how usually the scenario starts. So basically here, I'm trying to find dux-soup. As I found it, I'm starting with the trigger. This trigger that is called watch event is taking all data that you're browsing with the dux-soup. So if you don't have a webhook already generated, create a new one. So I will create a new one. Clicking on add, we can name it somehow. I will name it, let's say 111 dux watch our data webhook. Copy and paste it to your settings. In your settings, in the top corner, you can see options. And in these options, you can see connect. And if you're a turbo user, you can already copy and paste this webhook directly here. After that, don't forget to turn on watching of the events. Let's test it out. I will run it once. Don't forget to save it or turn it on. At this moment, I will just save it and run it once. And let's try to send there some sample data. I received the sample data. You can show them by clicking on this one icon. And there are all data that were sent to me from dux-soup to Integromat. I can show up also tags, schools, my notes connected to it. Let's start with something very simple. And I think that very simple connection would be to ActiveCampaign. So search for ActiveCampaign, and we will create or update a contact. There I already am connected to ActiveCampaign, so I already have it there. If you're not, again, clicking on add, you will add new connection. It will require your API key and the account name. As you're ready, the connection will activate. For the first thing that we will update is email. As you can see here in the first batch of data, we don't have any email. So we will need to handle also some filter or error handler. I'm mapping another data like first name, last name, and the phone number. I think that this will be enough. So basically, if the ActiveCampaign or any other module requires this bold, means that it's a required field, and we are sending from dux-soup to ActiveCampaign something that doesn't have the email, we can have two options. We can either use resume module and connect it to ActiveCampaign. What it will do is that it will take data from dux-soup, will cause the error, but it knows that, all right, it's expected that there will be error, that email is missing, and I'm trying to listen for data again. That's one option. The second option, and recommended from our side, is to set up the filter. So basically, I'm requiring that email not blank, and it exists. You can name it, email exists, and set it up. So I'll run it once, process existing data. Now it will take me, again, all the data from dux-soup. Now we have batch that already has emails. So basically here, email exists, and all the data were saved to ActiveCampaign. Let's take a look. Okay, I have it here. So again, we saved Jan Jensen and the details about him, his email, name, and everything that was in scenario. Okay, now it's time to go something more sophisticated. One of the most requested connection from your side was HubSpot. How to do the HubSpot? We can keep ActiveCampaign here and add the router into our scenario. So basically,
Thomas,
data will go. Yep.
Could you please zoom in a little bit, please? Some of the users are just a little bit too small. Can you zoom in and make it a bit more visible for people, please? Be really handy. Thank you.
I'll try. Thank you. So I'm using a router. I want to save data from dux-soup to ActiveCampaign and plus to HubSpot. Is the zoom good now? I'm on 175, 150. Okay. I'm adding their HubSpot. And create or update a group of contacts. Again, I already have the connection with HubSpot. If you don't have, just click on Add. It will navigate you to OAuth authorization. So you will just choose your account and authorize it. So done. And we are starting to map the data that we want to create or to update as a contact. So I'm searching by email. So first, HubSpot will take a look if contact with this email already exists in HubSpot. And after that, I can map all the data that I got from dux-soup, let's say like location, company, country, degree. I can update the email as well. Facebook, field of study, everything you can map there. We'll start like that. Only industry, job title can be interesting. Where do we have it? Title, yeah. Last name, status, everything. So, and you will come to the point where HubSpot, by default, it doesn't have the field called LinkedIn profile. So at the very beginning, you have to create it in HubSpot. It's very easy. When you are in contact, you can manage all the fields that you want to have there. So, or let's do it the way that I will first send it there without the LinkedIn profile. And after that, we will update it with the LinkedIn profile. So this is okay for me. I'll click OK and sending the data. First, filter stopped because there was no email. Second, save to active campaign and saved to HubSpot. All the fields that I was matching there. Let's take a look. I have there Jan Jansen. And I matched first name, last name, email, and created also the company. How to set up the custom field with every contact. You can see here, like view all properties. I will zoom it in. So if you scroll a little down, you don't have here. Okay, I already have here LinkedIn profile field, but you can do it this way, that you will click on all properties, manage properties, and create a new one. So I'm creating for contact information, LinkedIn profile. I will name it LinkedIn profile too, because I already have a LinkedIn profile. And next, yes, single line, create. Let's go back to Integromat and take a look what has changed. Basically now, when I'm mapping the field, I can see the LinkedIn profile field. Okay, it's also LinkedIn profile too, but I see the LinkedIn profile here. So basically, I can edit my mapping of the data fields and add here profile. Where is it? Profile, website, profile. We can map also many other fields, like phone is interesting, I guess, school, and our tags, change the status, personal website, could be interesting, work email, any other. Save, okay. And let's do the same. Now, if I'll go back to my contact, my Jan should be updated already. And as I see here, sent from dux-soup through Integromat, I updated the LinkedIn profile, and it's showing here. You can do any kind of complexity with your scenario. So, for example, if you're good with that you will just create or update contact, that's fine. Or you can do anything more with it. So basically, I can do, let's say, search for contacts, find the details of it, and after that, let's say, HubSpot. Let's say I will do create a record. I can add there, for example, deal. That could be good. Changing from mapping mode, choosing mode. And I'm mapping the field for the deal that should create. So basically first, that is recommended or required is the deal name. Basically, I can create it from dux-soup. let's say I will create, it will be named company dash first name, last name, deal. I can change there deal owner, deal type. Next step is set up for pipeline. That could be good. And let's say we will set up the first stage in our pipeline. I'll associate it with my contact. Basically, this is how new deal will be created. Plus, I don't want to create a deal every time. I want to create the deal only if my contact doesn't have any deal. So basically, I will set up the filter that he has no deal right now. And we will set up the condition. There will be associated deals. It's not equal to 0. So sum up. I will take data from dux-soup. If the contact exists, it will update it. If not, it will create it. After that, it will showcase all the data that is connected to this contact. If there is no deal created already, it will create me a new deal. Send the sample data. Without email now. With email here, here, and here. You can take a look at from here, like what was created, or let's take a look into dux-soup, into HubSpot. So I'll refresh it. I will expect that there is a deal. There is. It's a Capgemini, Jan Hansen deal. Let's open it up. And everything that is set up in Integromat is already here. I can take a look also to pipeline, how it looks. We have it here. Okay, let's try to do this scenario where something changes in HubSpot and we want to send the LinkedIn message. So basically, if this deal, our sales guys will move it every day and contact the customer, and once it's contract sent, then I want to send to my contact person. I want to send him the LinkedIn message that is telling him like, right now I'm sending you the contract details to your email. How to do that? Create a new scenario. Skip the first step. And I'm starting to watch records in HubSpot. I'm watching all deals that were recently modified. So the limit can be 1, there's no difference. And I want to watch it from now, everything. If there will be some changes, I want to drag them. Let's run it once. Right now, there's no change. Let's change something. For example, I changed back, qualified to buy. On once. And now it shows me the properties that were changed. Okay, so next step. I want to get the record that is associated with this deal. So I want contact information of of the person that is associated to deal. So basically, I'm looking at associations. There is a associated contact, and I'm taking this contact here. Let's test it out. Once. And I see nothing was changed. So between that, or let's test it out like this. Let's change something. We're good on time. I'll run once. It will load me that that there was a change, and after that, it shows me the record and the details of the record that is changing. We want to gather only this record that where the deal changed, the contract was sent. So we can set up the filter. Deal stage changed to contract was sent. Let's say to name it like that. And we need to find the deal stage. Deal stage is here. And we need, it will equal to contract sent. Let's save it. And right now, this scenario will watch every time something changes in my deals. That's fine. But will continue only if the stage was changed to contract sent. And as I said, as this happens, I want to send the dux-soup message. So I will send direct message. The profile, my profile is LinkedIn URL, LinkedIn profile, and the message will be hello, first name, hello Jan, I'm sending you contract details to your email. And let's find email. Yeah. To sum up again, here in details, when the deal change to contract was sent, Integromat will watch that, all right, the contract was sent, filter that contract sent, find it, and we are sending the message to Jan about it. I see that I don't have Jan in my first connections, so all right, the message will not be sent. Let's change it. I can delete, send message, and I will use send connection request. So again, I'm choosing the profile that I want to connect to. It's a LinkedIn profile, and the text that will be sent together with that is hi. I'll use the first name, blah blah blah, and email. I'm sending it to your email. This will be my my invitation to them. Once, and now the deal changed to contract sent. And now I can see that in a couple seconds, dux-soup will do new connection request, and it will send it to Jan. And in the message that is together with the connection request, there will be hello. I'm sending you the contract. So this way, we can connect HubSpot in a much better way. Maybe you're thinking like, okay, Thomas, it was too quick. I haven't seen it, and I'm worried that I will do some mistake when I'm doing all these stages and all these filters and routers and anything like that. Don't worry. For that, we created something that we call templates. You can find it in the left panel, templates, and if you will filter dux-soup and filter HubSpot, you can find here all templates that are connected to dux-soup and HubSpot. Here is the complex one, but here is the first one. Like how it works, it's super easy. You will just open it up. If you're logged in, then it will start automatically. If not, in the left down corner, there is create new scenario from template. So click on create new scenario from template. Quickly log into dux-soup. Click continue. Log into HubSpot. Here is logging in to HubSpot. And all these data fields are showing there automatically. So we together with dux-soup, we already prepared these templates for you. You don't have to find it. You don't have to. Now let's say wait a second. Now the connection request is sending to Jan. Let's take a look. Scrolls down, takes the profile details as well. After a couple seconds, it will start to send the LinkedIn message together with a message that we created in Integromat. Sending connection request. Right now, I'm not touching it. Yeah, and that's something that I want to point out, that my mouse is here and I'm not writing it here. Hi, Jan, and the text that we sent, the connection request is sent, and the window closed. Okay, let's go back to template. With these templates, all the data fields will show there automatically. You can, of course, you can change it. If you, for example, don't want to map locations or company or something like that, go ahead. After that, you have the tooltips here that are navigating to you. If you're okay with this template, click continue, and it's running. It will just save it. Don't forget to turn it on. Yeah, many people telling us that it's not working, and the only thing that's in the left down corner there is turn on. As I'm turning on, it's already connected. I will turn it off and turn it off. Okay. Next thing that is highly requested from you are Google Sheets. So again, I'm taking data from dux-soup, and except the active campaign HubSpot, I want to add it to Google Sheets. And I want to add a new row with all the data. Again, connection. I'm already connected. If you're not connected, here is the add button. This add button, I will do like fix my Google connection. This X button will navigate you to go out. Once it's ready, you've got it. After that, mode, select spreadsheet and the sheet. Select the sheet that where you want to save all data. Now I have this spreadsheet called 111 dux-soup Google Sheet. We will save visit events. Table contains headers. It's fine. And I'm mapping all the data fields: user ID, email, time. I can map also type, other stuff. Important is here, let's say ID, profile, picture. I don't have picture there. Degree, okay, first name, this is important. Last name, title. All right, company is important as well. Phone, industry, text, positions. You can map many of them. It's up to you what everything you want to map, but at least email, user ID, first name, last name. That's fine. If I'm fine, okay, I'm clicking OK. Wait, I will turn on this my Google Sheet. Check it out. So nothing is there, and we will send their data. Now, so right now it updates ActiveCampaign, HubSpot, CRM, and my Google Sheet. Here you can take a look. Everything was updated. That is said, we can take a look here. So I have here user ID, email, time, profile, first name, last name. Yeah, I will zoom it in again.
Can you zoom in a bit there, Thomas? Thank you.
Yeah,
that's better. Thank you.
That's good. And again, we are facing the same problem. Like if you will save it this way, it will start to create you many duplicities. So let's check it out. Like this thing. Basically, if I would send it again, like data, it's always adding me a new row. I'll try to zoom in. So we don't want to add a new row every time, because right now I have another row with the same Jan Jansen. I will delete it. And how to avoid this? You can do it in a way like between adding a new row, add a module that is watching if you already have it there. So you can use search rows first. I will use advanced or row, doesn't matter. Again, my spreadsheet, sheet, and the query. I will take a look if the ID of the user is already there. And if it's already there, I don't want to add a new row. I want to update the row. Google Sheets, update the row. Again, select the spreadsheet and the sheet. Sheet is events. And now I need the row number. And okay, I shouldn't use this type. So I'm deleting this module, adding here another module. Google Sheets, search rows, spreadsheet, sheet. Yes, and I'm filtering where user ID is equal to user ID from dux-soup. I'm clicking OK. I'm back. So one filter here is that that the user does not exist. So the condition will be that total number of bundles, or for example, okay, you can use this, doesn't exist. The second filter will be that user is already there. User ID is already there. And the condition will be that total number of bundles will, let's say, exist. So I'm checking, or actually we can rename it as well. Doesn't need to be named Google Sheets when we don't want what it does. So here we are checking if the user exists. Right? Rename it like that. Router doesn't exist. We create new one. Already exists. We update it. Spreadsheet. Sheet. Now I need to add here the row number. And again, what kind of data I want to update. So I want to update user email, let's say. I don't have to update it, but okay. I want to update, let's say, email and let's say first name or any other field. You can match it this way. Send the data there again. Active campaign, HubSpot, checking Google Sheet. This is the result. It sees that it's already there. So user ID is already there. If it's already there, I'm just updating the row. Again, you can tell myself like, okay, this was too much quick, and what if I do some change here, or I forget something, or I don't know how to set up the filter and which modules to use, etc., etc. Use template. That's my big advice. Or we can squeeze this tutorial and this webinar to a couple clicks this way. Like for example, you would choose the template, the dux-soup, and here is the template. I'll click on it. You will activate it. You will just click in and continue setting up the webhook that you have. And if you're all right with the setup that we prepared for you, okay, you must select the sheets. If you're all right with the setup that we prepared for you, just simply click continue. And after a couple, let's say a minute, everything you will have there. All the values will map automatically. We don't have to match them one by one, like this one to this one, this one to this one. All the values will map automatically. Clicking continue. The same for update the row. All I need to do is to select the sheet. I have the tooltips here. So yeah, all the values will set up automatically. Do not forget to save it and turn it on. When you will turn it on, done. Basically, we set up it after a minute or two, and it was much more convenient. Let's continue with our router. So basically, we have Active Campaign, HubSpot, Google Sheets. Most requested from you were Google Contacts. I will not go that much into the detail now. I will just show you that the principle is very same. Login, setup, and email that should match there, and the phone, of course, as Google Contact. If you're ready, okay, another module. Slack. What can we do with Slack? Many people use it for notifications. So once they have some new lead generated by dux-soup, they want to create a message. Right, create a message or send a message. Create a message. And again, connection. Slack. I'm already connected. I can select from the list that I'll send the message channel, or for example, I can enter manually to whom it should be sent, or I will select option. So private channel, let's say. I will send to some private channel that we have a new lead. Hey guys, from my team, here in the text, go ahead and serve to this lead, and let's say add the profile. And so once I have a new lead to this private channel that we have between us, or public channel, will come the message that is telling us, go there. Here is the profile of our new lead. We should call them, or something like that. Okay, I have to choose something. Another very good thing to do, and I think that this way to not get lost. I promised you that in Integromat we will never get lost. So let's sort it out a little bit here. Other very recommended thing for doing is to do the Facebook remarketing. How to do it is that all the leads from dux-soup and from LinkedIn, you will add as emails to custom audience. So basically, it will generate the lead through dux-soup on LinkedIn, and it will add to my custom audience as an email. And for example, you can run there some remarketing, let's say. So I will just select the custom audience that I have here, and this email should be added to my custom audience. What you're doing with the Facebook custom audience is up to you, but most people use it for remarketing or retargeting purposes, and I think that it's a big or very good example of how to connect LinkedIn with the Facebook ads. Other stuff very required again are sending the email. For email, you have here like many options. Like you can use ActiveCampaign as well. There are many services that MailerLite, Mailgun, many of them Microsoft 365 email, many of them. What I would like to show you is to send the email using the SMTP setup. It's also possible. Basically here, okay, I already have it. You can choose that you want set up your own SMTP, that you don't want to use some other services for sending emails. Name it like my SMTP connection. Choose the provider. If it's not here, here's Outlook, Mail, and like Zoho. Between others, you can set up email address, SMTP server, port, and you're sending the emails. I will delete it. It will cause us something. And for example, we can showcase it with Gmail. That's the option as well. Send an email. Once I have a new lead, again, here is my Google connection. I will not create a new one. I already have. To whom, of course, to email address. that was from dux-soup. Select there some subject, write it down, some personalization into it. Content, again, you're writing something, first name, blah, blah, blah. After that, personalization, company, and you can add there anything you want. You can also add attachments. Here's the way how to do it. I will not do it now, but I wanted to show you that sending emails from dux-soup, there are, I don't know, maybe 30 options of how to do it. Plus, there is a custom SMTP that you can set up and send emails through your SMTP. One good thing as well is sending the SMS. SMS providers in Integromat, again, you can send SMSs with, I don't know, 20, 30 providers. Let's, for example, take a look on SMS77.io. I like them. And there is a send SMS option, basically message, like this should be my message and who should be a recipient, the phone number of my lead.
Thomas.
Yeah.
I'm just very conscious of time, and I'm sure people have maybe got some questions. So are we nearly there with all of your integrations here?
I think so. These were like the most common that we wanted to share. I wanted to share with you like also this principle, like something is happening in a different app, and we go to dux-soup. So basically, I think that we can go to Q&A at this moment. Maybe one thing at the end, for example, if you will create this beautiful scenario and, for example, you want to share it with your colleagues, there is the option down here to export the blueprint. It will export you the blueprint, and your colleague will import it. So basically, this way you can share it with anybody, and they will have in a couple seconds. Okay, that were first steps. This was the scenario builder. I showed you templates. All the templates you can find on our webpage. They are mapping the data fields, and you are avoiding bugs. Also, you can find all the templates and tutorials at dux-soup.com. In the more and integrations, it will navigate you to Integromat or directly in Integromat. One thing that I would like to ask you is if you will create something beautiful or useful for other members, do not hesitate to share it on social media. Do print screen or export the blueprint or do it this way, and straight after, as we will see, like okay, there is something interesting that can be for other members. We will add it to templates that are on Integromat. Something about ongoing partnership with Integromat. It's mostly for mid 2021. We want to get Integromat directly into dux-soup user interface. So basically, you don't have to go into Integromat and switching between tabs and do something in Integromat and something in dux-soup. For example, we want to have it in this way. So, but it's only ongoing partnership, and I cannot promise anything. But mid 2021, I hope it will be there. Questions?
Yes, I have. Thank you very much for the presentation. So I have a question from one user. He's saying, can we pass through metadata to HubSpot so that we can identify, for example, when a connection request was sent and etc., to create a list in HubSpot based on X criteria?
It would need to take a look what kind of data you want to map. But if the question is about mapping of the data, basically everything that you're receiving from dux-soup plugin in Integromat. Everything you can map to HubSpot in a way like you wish. I don't know if this answered the question. I hope so.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yep.
I do not have any more questions. Giles, maybe you have anything to add?
No, there was a lot of discussion on the chat, but I think most of the questions we managed to answer. Is a lot of questions about what CRMs are available. So we've pointed them towards where all of the Integromat integrations can be found. The list of everything that is there currently. A few questions around what webhooks are and stuff like that. So we've directed users towards where they can read explanations about that and what sort of data can be transferred. But a good healthy list of questions from everybody. Thank you, Thomas, for your presentation today, sharing your knowledge and your experience with us all. Just a couple more slides to finish off. Coming up in 2 weeks' time, we have another guest speaker, Rob Turley from White Rabbit Intel. Yeah, he's going to be presenting how to build a targeted audience for better LinkedIn. And then just before Christmas, we're going to be doing a review of what we've achieved over the last 12 months, and also looking at what's coming in the new year. The progression, the ongoing development of dux-soup, what you have to look forward to going forward. As always, all our webinars are available via the usual link there. And just for completeness, oh yes, of course, I must always remember to mention if you need any assistance with your setup, be that starting out with dux-soup, or indeed help with building some sort of an integration, then you can book these sessions through our website, a booster session for starters and a technical session for more the integration stuff. We can help you with those integrations in Integromat or whatever systems you're using, and help facilitate you moving forward and making sure the right data is ending up in the right place. So yeah, that's available via the website. And then finally here, there's a list of hopefully useful web links for you. We've got our homepage, all our blog posts, the webinars, past and present, past ones and upcoming, where you can register for them there. All of our integrations, easy tutorials via our YouTube channel, support pages where there's a live chat function, our user suggestion page, which is getting quite a lot of traffic at the moment, lots of people with ideas and things that they would like to see integrated into the platform going forward. And then our fabulously active Facebook page. There's always some useful discussions and feedback provided there for people. I think that's everything. Thomas, I have to also once again say thank you to you for sharing all your knowledge and experience. It's always interesting to hear from you and seeing what's going on. And yeah, thank you for your time today. Thank you also to Jin for answering all the questions, and thank you to everybody for taking the time to attend, and we'll speak to you again in a couple of weeks.
Thank you, and have a nice day.